Blackstone Audio presents Die Laughing, a Daisy Dalrymple mystery by Carola Dunn. This book is read by Lucy Rayner. To all the multitude of dentists who have struggled to cope with my teeth over the years, especially the latest, Dr. Terry Barstad, with thanks. 1. As Daisy took her hat from the wardrobe shelf and turned to the looking-glass, Nana capered hopefully around her heels. Daisy looked down and sighed. "Sorry," she said. The little dog's feathery tail and ears drooped. "Believe me, I'd much rather take you up Primrose Hill than go to the dentist, but I've put it off too long already. I can't pretend I've forgotten the appointment when the blasted tooth aches like billy-o." With the tip of her tongue, she probed the hole, big enough to swallow a dinosaur, or at least to trip one. Setting the cloche on her shingled curls, she straightened it and admired her reflection. Lilac-coloured, with a cluster of pale yellow primroses to one side of the narrow brim, it was new for spring. And rather dashing, don't you think, Nana? She had acquired vast quantities of new clothes since her wedding 6 months ago. Her mother-in-law and her friend Lucy, though disapproving of each other on sight, agreed on one thing. Daisy's wardrobe was a disgrace. She had gone from the nursery to earning her own meagre living via school uniform and the exigencies of wartime shortages, and fashion had never been one of her priorities. It was difficult to be enthusiastic when today's styles stressed the straight up-and-down boyish figure, which one would never attain. She did have decent legs, though, and the latest spring hemlines for 1924 had risen again to near the knee, to the elder Mrs. Fletcher's outrage. Still, Daisy felt she had quite successfully split the difference between the expectations of her mamma-in-law, widow of a bank manager, and Lucy, a smart young woman about town. At least, Lucy considered her new clothes dowdy, while Mrs. Fletcher thought them far too modish for a respectable suburban matron. Alec seemed satisfied, and in the end, that was all that mattered. Belinda had chosen the hat. Daisy, always clad in daisy-print dresses and daisy-decked hats in nursery days, had continued to follow the path.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?